Hi everyone, Mario Quintero here with the One Stop Shop, produced by MariosHomeNews.com. Today we have a great surprise here. I'd like to introduce you to Laura Menendez.
Hi.
She's our senior loan processor. We are pre-recording this because we have internet issues today, so we're going to pre-record the tape and then load it up a little later this afternoon. So Laura, thank you for doing this. I know this is a little bit out of your comfort zone, coming out of your processing area, but I think that you have a lot to offer with your experience. How long have you been processing loans?
Around 37 years.
37 years. She started when she was 5 years old.
No, I wish. Not quite.
Laura has been with us about 9 years now. This year it'll be like 9 years. And she does a tremendous job of working with our clients on processing of conventional FHA, VA, private money loans, just about any type of loan except reverse mortgages. So let's start off with, we're going to focus on 4 specific areas today. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about the issues that you need to overcome most when we're dealing with client credit.
Client credit, well, client credit is very complex since our borrowers don't realize that during this process we do look at their current history. So we can't have you going out to purchase a car during the process, or we can't have you closing accounts. All this impacts your credit score. Just like going out and applying for furniture before closing on a home, this can impact your credit score from 10 to 20 points in a decrease, and it will impact your qualification at that time, you know.
And the biggest thing that will impact is the interest rate.
The interest rate and, you know, the cost, and you can even not qualify if you go out and purchase a car that you currently don't have any car payments and you include a car payment, you know, it can take you out of qualifying for the loan.
And just totally disqualify.
Totally disqualify you.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about income and the challenges you have to overcome with clients' income and that whole process.
Don't quit your job. During the process, don't quit your job. We've actually had that happen to us, where we've been at closing, we've had it clear to close, and when I've gone to verify, is the person still employed? No, he's no longer employed, and we've had to rush to try to find out what's going on. Did you get fired? Luckily, he had a new job, better pay, so we were able to qualify him. Also changing the way you get paid. If your employer says, oh, let's go from a W-2 to a 1099, that also will take you out of qualifying because now you've changed the way your income, and the 1099 is more like a self-employment, and we do need a constant 2-year history of your current employment income stability.
Okay. Very important, folks. Income and credit as far as qualifying for a loan and being able to assist you to get to the closing table. So the last thing we need is for the client to sabotage the process in either one of those areas. Let's talk about funds. The funds and what you got to do to verify the funds and things of that nature.
Funds. Cash is a no-no. We don't accept cash. Why? Because cash is very hard to paper trail, and any deposit that is outside of the norm of your payroll, or you get a bonus, or you've been working, you know, commission, anything that's out of that ordinary, we need to paper trail. So any kind of large deposits, we need to know where it's coming from. You can transfer funds, but please call me before doing that. That way I can tell you, listen, we need paper trail, bank statements, additional bank statements, and documentation will be required. So we don't want you moving money around without consulting us, because it could put a burden on the financing process.
So walking in here with a bag of cash and putting it on your desk, that doesn't work.
No, I don't even want to.
I'm glad we clarified that. There is also a red flags.
Oh yeah.
A red flags law.
Yeah.
That requires us to really
report them that you're having this money coming in and out, and we don't have any way of sourcing where these funds are coming from. So it's you know, it creates a problem for the buyer, and it creates a problem for me, the processor, having to tell you, hey, you can't buy the house because you've had too many cash flow deposits that we can't document it, you know.
Okay. Because we want to be able to have 3 months of bank statements with the funds seasoned in the accounts,
Yes, correct.
Okay. Talk to us a little bit about bank statements as one of the issues that we have to overcome.
Well, my biggest issue with bank statements would be if I ask you for all pages, that means all pages. I understand that some banks, the last page could be blank or it could be your balancing page. I need it. Even if it's blank, even if you scribbled on it, we need all pages. If you do go online to get your bank statements, we do require that little website on the bottom with the URL and all pages. I cannot have no gaps in dates because it throws a red flag. It could have been that day you made a deposit, you don't want us to know. But guess what? Ending balance and new balance, I will notice that there's something missing there and it creates a problem. I mean, the underwriter will just throw it out. She won't accept it.
So these are 4 key areas of what Laura does in processing our loans. She does a great job. She helps our clients every step of the way. Her primary job is to get that loan clear to close so we can have a happy closing celebration, and she does a fantastic job with that. She's been doing a fantastic job with that for many, many years, at least 9 years here with us at Strock and Tanner. The last thing I want you to maybe talk a little bit about is the self-employed borrower. I know that we run some issues with them with the number of years that they may have been in business, transitioning.
The self-employed borrower always requires a 2-year history of self-employed income. Now, if you've been self-employed for over 5 years in your same business, you've had your business for 10 years, I can try to get away with the 1-year tax return because we've already seen that you've had a stability in that same employment and you've been making money for 10 years. So a lot of times we will only require 1 year unless I see there's a lot of like declining. Then I will need 2 years to kind of compensate because we do got to get a 24-month average of self-employment. And like I said before, self-employment is either a 1099 or you own your own business. Anybody in sales, commission would be considered self-employed.
Well, Laura, it's been really nice to have you here, share your experiences with us today and getting out of your comfort zone. I know that this wasn't easy for you to do, but we wanted to put a face to you, the great job you've done for us over the years in helping our clients get it clear to close. So once again, Mario Quintero with the One Stop Shop, produced by marioshomeuse.com. And for all your lending and real estate needs, you can call us here at the office at 305-598-1600, or you can call my cell at 305-588-0451. Today we couldn't go live because of internet connections, but hopefully we'll be live next week, and we're going to try to get our reverse mortgage processor out of her comfort zone.
Good luck with that one.
Claudia Quintero. So everyone have a nice week. Thank you.
Bye.